Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfella1 Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. Errol, the true Spence from Dallas, Texas, says that I will be pound for pound number one by the end of the year. Let's talk about it. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Brothers and sisters, salute to you guys for supporting the channel, watching this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. In addition to that, don't forget, check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1 Boxing get you 18% off their all-natural products. Lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Head over there right now. Website, promo code are in the description or after the video, whatever, floats your boat. But let's talk about what he said. We're going to talk about some of the quotes he said, speaking on Garcia. So I think I'm just a better fighter. He's a great fighter and has good skills, but I think overall I'm just better. He goes on and says that I would definitely it would definitely give me the mainstream, especially fighting on Fox. And all the commercial and exposures we've been getting, I think the winner can definitely cross over and be a mainstream star. Spence explained when talking about if 2019 plays out the way he envisions, he believes he'll be regarded as the best fighter on the planet. I definitely want that. I think that can happen, especially in the welterweight division with all the talent that is there. It just takes all of us fighters fighting each other, and I think that will definitely happen, and I will be pound for pound by the end of the year. Spence stated. Now, he's been talking about a Pacquiao fight. Obviously, Bob Arum said he got an offer for him to fight Terence Crawford, which I don't think is going to be a legit offer. I'm not just mean financial. I mean as far as wanting to continue to be a promotional free agent. But that's just my opinion on that. But it doesn't make my opinion factual, so we'll wait to see what that offer entails. But let's talking about him wanting to be pound for pound number one. Beating Manny Pacquiao will not make him pound for pound number one. Beating Mikey Garcia and Manny Pacquiao this year won't make him pound for pound number one. If he really wants to be pound for pound number one, I think he needs to fight at least two more times this year. I think he needs to, for one, he needs to beat Terence Crawford. He beat Terence Crawford, you beat the pound for pound number one fighter. All that Canelo, Usyk, Triple G shit. Crawford is the pound for pound best fighter on the planet right now. Lomachenko, nowhere near Terence Crawford in the skill level. Their accomplishments are pretty much on par with each other. Matter of fact, it's not. Crawford unified the entire division. It's nowhere close. If you beat the pound for pound number one fighter, Terence Crawford, right then and there entails you in a big fight to be the pound for pound best fighter in the world. That's all you got to do after being Mikey Garcia. But to solidify that for dudes not hating, he need to beat Mikey Garcia, which will do nothing for him in the pound for pound ratings when it comes down to it. And I'm explaining why. Because people just gonna say he was the bigger fighter, he was supposed to win. This is a lose-lose situation in the boxing aspect of things for Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Because if you beat Mikey, if Mikey beat you, come on, then you the worst fighter, most overrated fighter of all time. Or if it's competitive, then you weren't that good. But the good thing about it is, if Mikey is competitive and he shows some glitches and in Errol Spence's game, then people might want to fight him, like Heath, Sean Porter. But the positive thing about it, where it's a win for Errol Spence, if this pay-per-view does well, and with Jerry Jones getting behind him, with the Dallas Cowboys name getting behind this fight, with people in Dallas and Texas getting behind this fight, with Fox promoting a pay-per-view like a pay-per-view should be promoted, he going to get exposure. His value going to go up. It can catapult him to stardom, or on his way to stardom. This ain't going to make him a superstar, but it can catapult him to start getting to that point. If he capitalized that with a Pacquiao fight, then his star status is still go up, in my opinion, but it won't solidify him pound for pound. To solidify him pound for pound, Mikey Garcia, it does nothing for him in a true boxing heads pound for pound argument. When you're talking about resume, skills, pound for pound, eye test, and then, accolades, okay? He needs to unify with Sean Porter after this and then fight Terence Crawford at the end of the year. But Terence Crawford is the end-all, be-all. You know what I'm saying? He need to unify with Sean or Keith Thurman. I don't mention Keith Thurman because he says to get back here. But I do understand him fighting Manny Pacquiao. If he's able to fight Manny Pacquiao, then fight Terence Crawford, then I get it. Or fight Pacquiao, fight Sean Porter, but it still won't make him universally recognized pound for pound number one. He need to fight Terence Crawford. He need to unify with Keith or Sean. But Crawford is the integral part. Even if he beat Keith and Sean Porter, I can see people making the statement, making the case for that. But guess what? You got the pound for pound #1 fighter in your division. You have to fight Terence Crawford to snatch that from him. Now, if him and Crawford was nowhere in the same division, he unifies the division with 3 belts, then back in the day, that would make him undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Before 2006, where they required the WBO to be part of undisputed, then I would understand how people can push him past Terence Crawford. But with Terence Crawford in your living room, in your neighborhood, on your block, or whatever y'all want to say, or at, you know, in your classroom, you got to beat Terence Crawford to get that panel, to get that title. You know, he can't do nothing else but beat Terence Crawford. If he beat Crawford, I give it to him. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter with Jerry Jones behind him, with Fox behind him, with God himself behind him, with Al Heyman behind him, with the Holy Spirit behind him, with the Sun behind him, with Superman behind, Green Lantern, Batman. At the end of the day, all them people behind him and things behind him, he got to beat Terence Crawford to get that #1 status, in my opinion. Even if he get 2 belts and then, you know, he don't fight Terence Crawford, or unless Terence Crawford lose to Amir Khan, then it's an argument with him, Usyk, in my opinion, you know, and Canelo. But I don't put Canelo #1 because Canelo was on that shit. Okay? That's just my personal opinion. And pound for pound list is your personal opinion. A lot of the time it's a popularity contest. Pound for pound popularity. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? When I'm talking about criteria for pound, first thing is who you fucking beat. People want to say, oh, it's about moving up and down divisions. No, it ain't. Because you can move up and down divisions and not be lineal, or not be the guy at the weight class and still collect belts. Mikey Garcia, 4-time weight division champion, but he wasn't the guy at 26. He wasn't the guy at 30. He just held the WBO. The WBO wasn't even respected until 2006. You know what I'm saying? He finally unified belts at 135, and he ain't considered the best fighter at 135 until he beat Lomachenko. So he just one of the title holders amongst the division. At 140, he waited for Crawford to move on and take a title. So he just one of the guys at 140 pounds, if you catch my drift. See how it can be misconstrued? They call him a champion. No, he was amongst title holders. So that don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can run through weight classes, get titles. That don't mean you pound for pound. Who the fuck did you beat is the first thing asked on the pound for pound list. And like I said before, Errol Spence can get in there with Pacquiao. He can get in there with Sean. He can get in there with Heath. But until he fight Terence Crawford and beat Terence Crawford, he ain't going to be pound for pound in my eyes. And I don't care what he say. He can finesse it all the way he want to. He can fight Pacquiao. He can fight Mayweather coming out. But until he beat Terence Crawford, he can't have that. He can't have that status. Or until Terence Crawford lose, then we can start talking. But then he in the battle with a few other guys. You know what I'm saying? So what are we talking about? At the end of the day, he must be planning on fighting Terence Crawford to be pound for pound #1. Because I don't care about you fighting Manny Pacquiao. You want to be popular, go ahead. But you ain't going to be popular amongst these fans, you know, because you got to go up and beyond the Call of Duty. You got to snatch that pound for pound #1 status, because they ain't giving that to no black person. You got to earn it. You got to earn it like Floyd. You got to earn it like Roy. You got to earn it like Ali. Earn the best, greatest fighter. You got to earn that. And fight Manny Pacquiao ain't going to get it there. Having Jerry Jones push you up there on a pedestal ain't going to get you there. You're going to have to fight Terence Crawford. And that's just what it is. And unify the division. Then you'll get that respect. Because you're still going to have some people saying, oh, he ain't moved up no weight class. They're going to try to put a barrier somewhere. Oh, Canelo moved up 2 weight classes. And that's what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to beat Terence Crawford. That's the #1 thing you got to do. And then you got to unify at least with Keith or Shine. And then then you could talk about being in that conversation. But right now, he right in the top 5 or right outside the top 5, in my opinion. I haven't done one in a minute. Maybe I'll do an updated one coming up real soon. So that's just what it is. He got ambitions, but his ambitions better be Crawford should be #1 target. If you fighting Pacquiao or Sean next, then it should be Crawford after that. Then you could be pound for pound at the end of the year. But you got to go out there and do things that other fighters ain't doing. You got to fight 3-4 times a year. Then you got to go out there and fight the best available. But a Mikey Garcia fight don't do nothing for you pound for pound, bruh, in the grand scheme of things. They're going to still hate on you and still say you was supposed to win. I'm telling you what's going to happen. It's going to be, if you beat Mikey Garcia impressively, even if you punch him one time and knock him out the ring, people still going to say you was supposed to do that. And that's just how it is for black fighters. We on a totally different scale. But I appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget to check out the sponsor, The Hellblaze, thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella1Box to get you 18% off their all natural products. Lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, and much, much more. Website, promo code in the description. Don't forget we on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Reach out to the email if you got a business question, inquiry, or sponsor, or you can DM me on social media. Don't forget to check out the Patreon, the podcast as well. Both links in the description. Check out our new shows, NBA 101, Hip Hop 101. And if you want to make a donation to the channel, that link's always there. Continue to share the videos. Don't forget to check out the Patreon.